This is FNGR, and a warm welcome to our new friends who have just wandered onto the channel. There has been one gentleman in the past who said his lashing out and acting like a petulant child has been an act of frustration. Hold on, don't go yet. I promise this is going to get a great deal bigger than just one guy. So you want to know why there's a huge beef between Josh Scorcher and friends and the Horseshoe crew. To be fair, I would have ideally liked to have gotten Josh Scorcher's side of the story, but I'm going to substitute Jerry Peet's insight, and I think it should serve our purposes. Let's let the clip speak for itself.
Become friends with Josh, then.
Josh found like a year-old blog post of mine where it's like I started getting into video game reviews on my Tumblr blog. Now, like anyone who starts out doing anything, I wasn't very good at it. But it's like a year passed, and I got better at it, but Josh found like the first review I did on Team Fortress 2 and decided to do a response video on it. Mm-hmm. Now, this review was negative. Now, let's combine guy with big YouTube audience plus Team Fortress 2, plus negativity, and what do you think happened? I got a swarm of angry mail into my inbox, into several other blogs that were affiliated with me. One of them even saying, like, one of my friends should be crucified, another should drown in her own blood. This kind of stuff, you know, like typical Gamergate shit.
Now, did you hear that right? Friends getting death threats, harassment. The whole matter started with Josh leaving some critical thoughts, followed by some overzealous fans going overboard. Now wait, first, I'm surprised. I was kinda hoping this would be a Mr. Enter problem.
All I'm asking is to stop being the Snark Knight. If I ever do that, you have my permission to pummel me with a stick in the street. Fuck it, you know what? It's worth it if it means keeping myself in check.
As he has had nothing to do with Pony since the end of Season 4 MLP, FIM. Yeah, I'm sure that there was some heat about that, but it seems all parties involved have moved on. I also additionally thought maybe it's a Jerry Peet thing. I mean, I like Josh, this isn't the exact target I wanted to talk about, and I can go one step further and I'm willing to admit there's no actual malice here.
A year now?
Yeah.
No, actually, I've known Josh for about 2 years now. I've known Josh for 2 years now. I can safely say there isn't a malicious bone in his body. He
left after that discussion, too, and never came back.
Well, funnily enough,
I've tried telling him, I'm like, Ben's not there anymore. Come back, please. It's okay.
I can distinctly recall this time where Josh messaged me. It's like, oh my god, the Rift is such a pain in the ass. And I said, leave then. If you're so frustrated and angry there, leave. It was like this Skype group, this analysis group he was.
Mr. Scorcher, in all likelihood, was just looking to express himself. With some of the Horseshoe crew, most notably Tommy Oliver. Now hear me out. Mr. Peet's patience is pretty strong with Josh Scorcher. It's kind of funny when you think about it that way. Even Jerry himself portrays himself as a pain in the ass in the friendship. Now let's take a look at it from the other side. It's February 7th, 2015. Tommy is visibly disheveled. That's frazzled to you, bronies. Tired. The pressure is mounting from trying to make a living with his art, and his tablet is crapped out. This is a long ongoing series of life fucks Tommy Oliver, from the $50,000 in college debt to whether or not he won't be able to see his girlfriend or not, and he doesn't know if he's going to pay his $400 worth of rent every month. This is an ongoing month-to-month saga for Tommy. Let's fast forward a little. It's
more often than not preferring to be willingly ignorant of any potential problems and lashing out at whoever might bring those issues up, equating dissent with an attack of their own belief structure, believing the show is incapable of doing wrong. Well, that's never been me, and it never will be.
April 7th, 2015, FiMpressions, the Cutie map. Mr. Oliver has been paid a handsome $175 to share his opinions on this video. Now, please listen to your Uncle FNGR. Dignity and pride are luxury items. You need look no further than Rule 34 and wonder just how many of those guys and gals do that crap just so they can fucking eat. Mr. Scorcher showed up in the comments and misconstrued some of what Tommy said to calling everyone who liked the episode sheep versus what Tommy actually said, fans unwilling to be critical about the episode. Now, this isn't supposed to be a video going gotcha. I'm willing to take Jerry Peet's vouching for Josh's character that there was no malicious intent. However, Mr. Scorcher, this is going to be one of those with great power comes great responsibility speeches. You have 99,000 subscribers, many of which are committed and devoted. Now, to the fans, it's not my place to tell you whether Digi, Tommy, TBBBAP, Jesse Wood, Gibbontake, or Jerry, or Josh is right or wrong. I want you to consider some of the things that have been said. You can like Mr. Scorcher or Jerry, and not show up in Tommy's comments to scream at him. The fandom used to have different opinions. Remember this.
Hello everybody and welcome back to My Little Pony What Works. Today, since we don't have any episodes to review, I thought it'd be an intriguing experiment to tackle a fan work. And we're not talking fan art, fan fiction, fan-made music, or fan episodes. I'm going to talk about an abridged series. Which one? Well, the one the fans have claimed as the My Little Pony abridged series. Friendship is Witchcraft. However, I need to put a little disclaimer here before we continue. First, if you saw the ending teaser of my last review, or my 5-second video on the material in question, you will know this is not going to be a positive review.
Now, I'm not here to tell you whether Friendship is Witchcraft is bad or not. I mean, what with the last thing that he did being a year old, it'd be like beating a dead horse. And yes, if he's allowed to say he doesn't like this episode, you're allowed to hit dislike. You're even allowed to bitch about it a bit. But keep in mind, all things in moderation. It's not just YouTube comments. I've seen some of my fellow reviewers and analysts, like Anime Wolfgamer, or even animators, like Minty Root lash out at Digi when he was included Watch Mojo. That's right, the guy who made Project Thundercloud, a fan piece no reviewer respects. Well, except some guy whose name sounds like Opulent Brony. Wait, I'm getting off topic. See, see how mean that was? Now, it's hard enough being on YouTube without some jerk-off stirring up shit. One such detractor literally said this whole matter was all because of a lack of understanding and frustration. So to all the fans, and Miss Anthropony, here's your understanding. Thank you.